Hi, this is Mike Chartrand. It's April 15th, and this is 2017. This is update for varicocele surgery failure. Um, I'm very, very sad right now. I've been delaying this video for about a week. I phoned the doctor, and Dr. Sultal has declined the appointment. My last video, I showed the papers I was sending and whatnot. The health authority had complained about Dr. McMahon not sending me for a Venogram or microsurgery. In the letter that I sent to Dr. McMahon, which I forwarded to Dr. Sultal, I outlined my complaint, how Dr. Milner had said all he could do is cut off my testicle after 8 months after the surgery. It didn't reduce in size, and I basically want this taken care of. I would like a venogram, and then I would like microsurgery. Why isn't it reducing in size? It varies between normal and 3 times the size. In part 6, I show some testicles that were emailed to me, and my testicles are exactly like that. Normal is about that size, and it goes to about that size throughout the day. And I have photos there. There's varicose veins you can see on the scrotum as well. So, so here I am. I'm between a rock and a hard place, for lack of a better term, because I was also declined to see a spinal surgeon, and have no nucleus left in L5S1. I had the test at the Mayo Clinic where they couldn't even pump my lumbar discs with dye, and the air pressure just ran out because there were too many holes in them. And so I definitely have issues L5S1. They did some tests. I wasn't able to hold up my toe. Last year I've done a lot of work and I've strengthened those things, but obviously that nerve impingement is still bothering me. So my hip joints hurt. This morning I woke up, my shoulders joints hurt. It's the level. They're not level. Obviously I was diagnosed when I was 29 with a leg length discrepancy, and so now I have this raised left hip. I've explained before. I'm not explaining too much about that. I'm just kind of reviewing right now. So I definitely have these back problems, which a lot of people probably have back problems, but I've also got a hernia, and I just want to show where the veins enter here. I can feel, so I'm stretching and pulling my stomach and my belly button to spine, and I'm working on that stinging and that burning. That's probably to do with the SI joint and lumbar pain. But then I've also got this burning this way and this leg length discrepancy. So it could be explained by the lumbar disc pain, but in the somatoform diagnosis, it says that the person basically their reaction to the pain is greater than what would be expected and normal, and I agree with that. But I'm saying it's not because of psychological reasons; it's because of the varicocele, because you can't keep your hips level, and that bothers people. But also, with the varicocele, the cremaster is squeezing the varicose veins directly, which I don't think happens anywhere else in the body, trying to pull up the testicle, and then the internal oblique, which controls the internal oblique, it goes down here, and it controls this. So your SI joints also swivel when they work, and so you've got this testicle pulling down. I'm In the top percentile, the surgeon said in severity in the left varicocele. He never checked the right, but that's also varicocele. Only 1 in 100 have it on both sides, and also it doesn't drain when I lie down. I've got photos, and it's 3 times the size in the photo where I'm lying down. So a lot of this is unusual, but why wouldn't they investigate it and do the venogram? Why won't anybody see me at all? So one guy wants to cut off my testicle. There's nothing else they can do, and now nobody else. He won't see me, and now nobody else will see me. I've also got an inguinal hernia, so nobody will see me. I've also got the disc problems. A lot of other people I know at the YMCA, they've had spinal surgeries. They're going to have spinal surgeries. They're walking around talking about going to be having spinal surgeries, and they're walking around, but I'm using a wheelchair. I'm hunched over. I'm using the rails when I'm getting in and out of the pool. So that's just an update on what's happening. I'm very frustrated that the somatoform diagnosis it doesn't matter what issues you have. They're not going to see you. They're not going to work on you. What's going on here is the College of Physicians and Surgeons is pissed off. The urologists know that the surgery fails. They don't want to investigate. I don't know why, but they don't want to admit that the surgery fails. You've seen in video 1 the venogram where the guy had the veins going crossways. They don't know where the varicose veins are when they cut you open, and they shouldn't be doing that, and they shouldn't be telling people. They shouldn't be not telling people about that before the surgery. They should be giving people, it says right in the Health Act, they have to give you their options, they have to explain the risks and benefits of the surgery, and they should be explaining each type of surgery. In Manitoba, they're not even telling you that there's option of microsurgery because they don't do microsurgery here. This is not fair at all. So before I rant too much, I'm just gonna end it there. That's just an update, and I'll be keeping you updated all along. So especially if you live in Manitoba, or no matter where you live, I'd like to hear from you, because I know it's in the literature, as I explained in video 6, that a lot of people with high-grade varicocele have general disability, which is certainly not related to the varicocele, but yet a lot of men have it. So it is associated with the varicocele because it's in the textbook. Why is it? They don't know why. There's no scientific reasons given. They just say, oh, it's not related to the varicocele. Well, of course it's related to the varicocele because you're talking about it, and because a lot of men have general disability. Now, it just makes common sense about the cremaster not being able to pull up. You're going to have anxiety. The body's going to be trying to do it. It's an autonomic nervous system. It's an automatic response, and you're going to be straining to pull it up. And that's basically attached. It is literally attached, the cremaster, to the ilium, the big hip bone here, and so is all the other muscles, and they all work together. So when you squeeze your abdominals, it's going to be pulling up on the cremaster, and vice versa. Case closed. It's a problem. So if I have a 2 out of 10 pain in my groin and no nucleus left, an L5S1, and there are other men this has got to be affecting. If they're denying that there's a relationship here, then they're like, as with myself, I believe them at first when they said it's not related. Like the very first, when I fell in the shower, I was sure that they were related. Definitely the testicle is related to my up and down ability to stand up, because I went down like I got punched in the gut. And so other men are do have this relationship, but not as extreme as myself, but the doctors don't know it, so it needs to be investigated. And men with varicocele, high-grade varicoceles, are at risk for low back problems. If one was in an auto accident, say you're all tense and your abdominals, you get hit by a car, one guy's going to have a back injury and the other guy isn't. So this is an important issue for society at large, and for myself. I live in this room. I put on a neoprene wetsuit to hold myself in order to get on my scooter and drive to the YMCA. This is my whole life. So I'm ranting again, but I'm asking for your help to get out of this room. I need a Venogram. I need a microsurgery. I need to be sent out of Manitoba where someone's going to investigate this thing. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks for listening. And if you're out there and you have a high-grade varicocele and chronic back pain, get the varicocele looked at, and please contact me. We have to start some sort of a Manitoba Varicocele Association, and to lobby for this type of research. I'll be coming out with video for my ideas on research that would be very, very costly effective. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks.